Thokozani, I am Pobadimu, the advocate of Dlozi, and once again, thank you so much for choosing to view this video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so by clicking on the subscription button. And don't forget to click on the notification button so that you are notified every time I upload new content on the channel. And it's an honor, and thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your living room, your cell phone space, wherever you might be watching this video from. So this is another episode of Glozy Chats. Let's get right into it. So remember, Dala Emandulo, we were powerful as a black people. We literally, let's look at the country South Africa. Almost bega in Ningzim Africa. Ningzim Africa is rich in almost every and anything. And now, on top of that, you put in the element of African spirituality. We are powerful people as a black people. I preach this all the time because we have the power to tap into so many energies. We have the power to manifest so many things. We have the power within us. It's just us tapping into that. So let's take a walk down memory lane. Bafigayo baslethela inkolo, knowing that they knew what we knew at that time. They wanted to take that power for them, so that the black person or the black mind is put in a mental prison. Anything that you want is limited, because now they had to curate such a perfect system. Yoguti umuntu omnyama aspires to always be under something, aspires to work for them. I mean, they aspired to be entrepreneurs, they aspired to do things on their own, but the black person must aspire for poverty. And that's when things got twisted. That's when things got twisted. That is why I'm like, I am so anti-religion, I'm so anti-system, because I have seen this break abantu bethu. I mean, I can tell you from Ugogo, umuntu omdala, the eldest person I've had la endumbeni, to the youngest person, the problems might not be the same, but izikhalo ziyafana. So umuntu omnyama waphuca amandla wakhe because umuntu omnyama unamandla, umuntu omnyama is powerful, right? Then throughout the years kwaphileka, but imfihlo lezi ezikhona zasemandulo, imfihlo lezi esinikezwe ngumdali, lesi esinikezwe amakhosi enkhuluma. When I speak about amakhosi, I mean our gods. We have gods. We don't have one God. If you thought we had one God, you are confused, you are lost. And thank you for being here, because I'm going to unpack all of those things as we go forward. So now, coming to the issue of indaba zomuntu omnyama ukuthi acebe, umuntu omnyama ukuthi abe nempumelelo, umuntu omnyama ayenzeni. All of those things were readily accessible dala mandulo. Umuntu omnyama bengahlupheki. Umuntu omnyama had land, umuntu omnyama had cattle, umuntu omnyama had ABC. But as the system became stronger and stronger and stronger, we slowly saw now religion take its course in a black person's mind, to a point whereby now they can't even think forward. They can't even think for themselves. And amandla wakhe umuntu omemsekaya wasama. So sizobuyela kule conversation that we had last time, speaking about water. Why uzibuza ukuthi why bona labantu laba, they always want to be there by the water. They know the deep secrets ezomhlaba ezwenza ukwazi ukwenza umuntu ukuthi zimuse phambili, zathathwa zayenziwa ezabo. Ingakho thina abantu abamnyama today we are struggling the way we are doing, because now everything of ours has been taken away. So let me not go around in circle. Let's get right into it. So kwakhona ubaba kudala kwathiwa ubaba Sethunsa. I don't know if I got his name correctly, but that man, I am his biggest fan. If you see him somewhere in a club, holla at the nigga, because I mean Baba Loyana has made so much access to amandla umuntu omnyama, and his success was so much documented. You can pause this video and go Google Ntate Sethunsa. I'll put the name down should I find it, or should I find his picture, I'll put it up here. So Ntate Sethunsa wayethwele. So isikhathi leso Ntate Sethunsa wayethwele ngaso, abantu abamnyama bebasaba vele lezinto lezi sihlangane nokuthwala, because obviously you think ukuthi ukuthwala means you now have to kill your family, you now have to do all these things. But uNtate Sethunsa wayekuthwele ngenkosazana yasemanzini eyafika yamnikeza ingcebo. He was not a selfish man. Uhambile wayocaphulela abantu, people that we see strong standing churches today. I can name them. But ni sensitive. But amasonto lawa amakhulu enwabonayo amile today, lawa amakhulu, the faces, eswabiza ukuthi face of South Africa, those big churches that house a lot of people. uNtate Sethunsa wapha the founders of those church wabaqaphunela abaqaphunela lamandla lawa ayenawo into le wayethwele ngayo, because he was not a jealous person. Abelungu that were in higher power, in higher positions, would go to him as well, abaqaphunele nabo. But because it was not accessible to the everyday person, uNtate Sethunsa thought, you know what, let me write books. So he started having something ebe circulator dala, which was a catalog, like a magazine sort of a situation, that it would get delivered to a pamphlet, let's say a pamphlet. So it would get delivered emizini, and then it would be up to you as abantu abamnyama whether you decide to take that route, or are you going to call those numbers, because he was not selfish. He knew that he had just tapped into the wealth of the world, and it is for us as a black people. Why deprive us? If ekwazi ukunikeza labo bishop nabakhulu abaqala amasonto amakhulu today sabona, hey vukani now akwazi ukuthi because listen to this. The reason you see ukuthi abantu bathwele is because even with these big churches, when they die, these founders, or when they whatever, because they say they evaporate, whatever that happened to them, I don't care at this point. But I want to paint the picture for you. It has to be someone from the family that takes over the church, that knows sipilangani like Kaya. It is not just a random Betty or Benny or whatever. And then they will say, Guti, it's the brother, or it's the son, or it's the anything. It needs to be someone oegas like also was good apate lento esuga nigeze yona engisuke ngisho ngithi isikhwama asuka sithwele. Angisho ikhwama ziyahluka bantakwethu kuthi wena ufuna isikhwama esinjani, whatever the case might be. So if you can see, and ababanki labantu emabanki ne kunezindawo la kubekwa khona imali. Angisho niyasonto niyanikela nikhipha neimali emavuso nikhipha yonke into, make people rich, make them rich, banthwalele. And it's not you. When you are there, and there's nothing you can do. So coming back to Ntate Sethunsa. So mangisakhula mina ugogo used to tell me that, you know what, when it comes to Isthwalo, when they saw such magazine, they used to throw them out, like, you know, it was taboo. Hi, because they thought snake, they thought ukthala, they thought demons, because that is the enslaved mind telling them, Guti, you are meant for poverty, you are meant for all these things, stay away from anything that is success. Remember, in the previous video, in yoga, a snake is a symbol of power, success, and wealth. And a snake was an advisor to gods and goddesses in the ancient times. And that is why you will at stage encounter the snake, but you were taught to believe that the snake is an enemy. I sit here today and I'm the advocate of Glozy, and I want to tell you, Guti, you believed a lie. So coming back, so uNtate Sethunsa waphila, uNtate Sethunsa bekanesithembu. uNtate Sethunsa, he was well off. Bekanemali yababa loya. I mean, if he was still alive, I remember the last time I did a video about him, I didn't do anything, and it was a while since anyone has ever spoken about him like that. I remember the things that was happening in my Dumba that time. It was crazy, but I really acknowledged his energy, because I was speaking about umuntu that was doing good, and it was just that he was painted in the in a wrong picture, because kwathiwa umuntu omnyama makebalekele imali. That is why even if nobu ngathatha imali uyifake ngaphakathi kwencwadi, umuntu omnyama would never think that's where the money is, and all those things are just nonsense doctrines, So uNtate Sethunsa washona washona uNtate Sethunsa washiya indlu yakhe injalo. I'm not mistaken if bekahlala Eastern Cape, if I'm not mistaken. uNtate Sethunsa wayethola ngenkosazana, and inkosazana yayimnikile ingcebo. He swelled nothing, but now he did not pass on what he had. Probably it was better of him passing it on to other people to go and establish nemindeni yakhe. He had his reasons, because after him, I don't remember there was another Sethunsa gore ngwana Sethunsa osmangwang, because they even say, even till today in Riyake, you can go see it. I will go. I'm planning to go before the year ends. I want to go see his house, because they say it's like it's been left ngalendlela engayo. It's been years since lo muntu washona. I'm probably right now it's in ruins and all of that. So uNtate Sethunsa was that man. He had the keys to wealth and success, and he knew that ingcebo yomuntu omnyama. Because I remember there was a time I had a dream. I was still in my journey, and ngaphupha ngiphansi kwamanzi, and I would ask ukuthi njengoba ngiphansi kwamanzi ngibona abantu they busy throwing coins, and then ngicela ama-coin la ngaphansi kwamanzi, ngibuze ngihleli kanje no kapadia lana sihleli siya negotiate, understand? So I'm like, you know what, why are all these coins? And it's telling me ukuthi you give what you get. So basically yonke le mali eniphonsa le phezulu nayi lana. And at the same breath umuntu usuka azivulele inhlanhla zakhe. That is why le mali lena ayiphumi la. You know, that is when I started understanding better and better. But I'll tell you about that some other time. Today it's not about me. So abantu laba bathwele bandlulisela. So iy'thwalo azifani. In my bloodline, especially ekhaya, mina kwake gathwala on both sides. On one side, bathwala isithwalo esingekho right. On the other side, bathwala isithwalo esi-right. That is where ubona ukuthi umuntu if uzoshona, ashone and everything, or businesses, or izinto bezikhona, bathi uhambe ney'nto zakhe. Loyo muntu loyo wayezithwalele lezo zinto lezo. And it's nothing wrong, guys. Usuka uyo accentuate the wealth that is already been there. Because remember, there is Minister of Wealth, Minister of what when it comes to your ancestral tree, Minister of Health, Minister of Relationship, Minister of all these things. But now once you tap into the wealth part, you are now getting uzokhunyanisa. When I say ingilose, I speak in terms of the spiritual realm. We speak of amandla wethu, we speak of izinto ezifana nalezo. So that one goes into, you understand that? So there are certain practices that are in the dark, and there are certain practices that there is a light. And kuney'thwalo ezinhle, kuney'thwalo ezibi. Iy'thwalo ezinhle kunesithwalo esiba khona esuke singafuni izinto ezingafuni igazi, esuke kuyinto osuke uphilisana nayo, esuke ihambisana nawe. Bese kubuye futhi kube ney'thwalo ezifuna igazi. Because now remember, money is not enough. I can tell you this. The more the money, the more you want. And that is why you find ukuthi abanye abantu end up becoming greedier. So there's nothing wrong with people becoming greedier. It's their lives. But you need to be educated in terms of if now you see the situation, because that is why uzothola umuntu omnyama uzophila. But when there has to be that pinnacle of success, fuze irichege. Hey man, kunzima ukubreaka le wall lena. Kanti you need to tap into your Minister of Finances. Ni break that foreign exchange. You cannot right now negotiate namandlozi wakho atshela ukuthi wena ufuna 1,000. What is 1,000 in today's age? What is 1,000,000 in today's age? You need to be able ukuthi mawuthi into ezikanje zenzeke. So into ezifana nezithwalo yizinto esuke zincedisana nengcebo yakho, inhlanhla yakho, because imsamo yethu ayifani suke siyithola emakhaya. So in these instances that I've had clients that would ask ukuthi gogo ngifuna ukuthwala ngifuna ukwenzani, that is where now kucela izinto ezifana njengey'gubhu, sicala ey'gubhini if mhlawumbe wena uyasaba, you have no idea, sikunikeza into whereby mangukukhandela lento leyo ngisuke ukukhandela yona ibhekene nawo. I mean, not so igubhu ziyahluka guys. There's over 1 million zigubhu esuke zikhandwele umuntu. Uthwalelana usuke ufuna imali, usuka ufuna ibhizinisi, usuke ufuna ini, because remember, this magic or ini that is being practiced, it is our power as abantu abamnyama. Ingakho ngithi kudala sasigibela amacansi sihambe siya overseas. It was nothing wrong, but it's when the black power was manipulated into dark magic. That's when izinto zaba altered, zaba ngezinye indlela. So at this day and age, I can count for you. There's countless people that have come here, gogo sifuna izigubhu, and I've managed to help them. Also, it is a journey. Yabona indlela yokuthatha intwalo, it's a journey, because umuntu fuze mawuhleli naye phansi explainele, this is what you are taking for yourself. And you can't say ufuna ukutwala whereby you are a lazy bum. There's miracle money that's just gonna flow out of the sky. You need to at least know ukuthi uyaphi empilweni. Remember, you need to look like money, talk like money, smell like money, and believe that you are money. That is why abantu abanemali kunendlela abasuke baphila ngayo. Akekho umuntu onemali ozokutshela ukuthi yena akukho la afike wayoguqa khona, or yena beka save imali yakhe wayifaka ebhenki. Abantu bayephakama bahamba yofuna impilo, and bathathe izithwalo esuke zihlukahlukile, because isithwalo nesithwalo siyakhandelwa. Ngesinye isikhathi zokukhandela isilwane esibuye sihlale nawe ekhaya, esuke sibe yinto ehluphayo. Mhlawumbe uma usushonile wena sidli umndeni wakho, into efana njengaleso. Isithwalo esinjalo esuke sibuye sibe ingozi. Kunezithwalo futhi ezifuna ukuthi wena as umuntu ube uqinile unesibindi, because that's why ngithi it's like this beginners level, a medium level, high level, and advanced. You know, kuyahluka ngendlela osuku ngayo empilweni. Then, but these ones that I normally would give, or esuke sizikhandela abantu as abalaphi, kusuka kwabantu that are saying, you know what, gogo, I'm tired of isimo engisuke ngibhekane naso, but I want things to change ekhaya. And then we do into enjalo, because sometimes omunye umuntu uma nako konke, it's very hard ukuthi abone ukuthi imali ephuma kuphela engangeni isuke ibe ne, you know, but umuthathe mhlambe maybe isigubhu or something along those lines. Mhlambe sikwenzela isigubhu so ukuthi usikhona ukuthi imali idonse empilweni yakho. Leso sigubhu siyakwazi ukuthi siregulateane nama finances empilweni yakho, so that wena as umuntu omnyama you never ever starve. Imali ingene kuwe ungasweli lutho. I always say this, I was not made to suffer. Angizalelanga inhlupheko mina, and angizocala namhlanje ukuhlupheka. So those are the type of situations I would see I kind of encounter. So that is why I'm like, let me do this video for you, because siyahamba siyofuna impilo, ukhathele, uwashe ngazo zonke iwasho, wagaba ngazo zonke inkukhu, wageza kuyo yonke imilambo, ngisho waze wafika nase elontozeni, ukuba lokho bathi bavula lenhlanhla, but you seeing izinto zakho zihamba ziphinde zime. So uma mhlase kukhandela mhlawumbe into efana njengesigubhu suke sibhekane nempilo yakho. That is why it's important for someone to first come and consult, and then kubona ukuthi singakukhandela into kanje. Abanye kunabantu abanezigubhu zamathwasa, kunabantu abanentwalo yenkonzo, because I don't want to lie, labafundisi laba abangathwalanga ngibabona ngeyikwabule nokubasha umlomo ukuthi lo shem kulele ngunye, but ohambile wayo accentuate lento asuke anayo, uyambona nawe. That is why abanye babo are gonna have a polygamy, because wealth means gwande, and a wealth doesn't want selfish people. That is why uthola maybe in most cases umuntu onago kakhulu will enter into polygamy, because they have. Hayi ukuthi abantu abalambile ningazophika nomuntu olambile ozokutshela ukuthi ukufaka into polygamy what? You can't even fly me anywhere. Like you can't even fly me, ungazongigibeza Uber, you know. But we sort of see all those things ukuthi this is polygamy, because imali bayiningi guys. That is why ngithola abo bishop and banabafazi abayi 15 or 29, it is because imali ningi. Amakhosi ayathwala nawo ngamandla, asuka athwele ngawo, athwale lokho, athwalele isizwe, athwalele into ezifana njengaleso. Because I don't want to lie, umuthi nomuntu omnyama will forever go in hand. It's just that izinto that we have been taught ezenza ukuthi sibone ngathi when you take this route you are going dark, or you're now demonic, or you're following this, or you're following that. So to answer le mibuzo leyo that I was encountering is that Isthwalo is for everyone. I would say is for everyone, depending on ukuthi umuntu wenzani. You know, maybe you're running a business. A business is just it's super slow. It's not doing, it's not giving. Kunezinto, if mhlambe omunye umuntu akutshela ukuthi hayi mina agogo I'm at novice level, ngifuna the biggest, then we are able to either give you something or refer you somewhere, whatever the case or might be, depending ngento sukuyifuna. Because omunye umuntu suka akutshela ukuthi hayi gogo mina angikho la ku beginners level, whereby ngizothatha isithwalo nje esiku beginners, into nje engadli next or engazi next. Ngifuna nje into engizoyibona ngikhulume nayo, you know, ngitshele ukuthi hamba ngilandela imali endaweni ethizeni, hamba ngilandela ini endaweni ethizeni, and kuhamba kubuye kwenzakale kanjalo. So kuya ngomuntu ngesibindi sakhe nesindo sakhe, because also you need to have money to make money. I always say that. Ngekuthi I receive unganamali ebank. That is nonsense. You need to go to at least was good to maybe was good no gogo man, like this is the type of situation I want. So I'm very open. I advise people all the time because I've experienced Isthwalo in both levels. And I know right now, even as myself sitting here, I would never have, you know, seen things in this light if Azange decided to look things with a deeper eye and see things for a deeper eye. So sifundisa ukuthi hayi ngiyasaba mina in yoga, then you'll forever live from hand to mouth. Then you'll forever not see the money circling in your life. Uzosebenzela umuntu noma uzosebenzela ukuthi ulambe, depending on a situation noma isimo osukukuso. But yet again, we look at lezo zinto lezo and we see them and we are okay with being poor. So I'm not okay with being poor, but that is that. So if you know that you want to turn your life around, omunye nje just wants ukuthi, you know, into zakhe, it depends ngomuntu. That's why I'm saying it depends ngomuntu. Kunabantu abanezinto ezidlayo la ngaphandle, ezidla inkomazi, ezidla into ezidla. That is novice level. Like usinosuku lapho, like you are not gone, because into nento uyakhandelwa yona. Like that's why ngisho ngithi dayikho into elana ngaphansi elana emhlabeni ongakwazi ukuyimanifesta wena as umuntu omnyama. It's just knowing the power, and that was taken away from us. So we must stop fearing the unknown and stop starving ourselves and stop looking at izinto anyway. But today I felt, let me talk to people abafuna ukuthatha leo route leo, because that's the type of people I was seeing a lot this week. So I thought, no, let me come and do a video for you so that at least maybe you're not the only person, but nibaningi that you're thinking, I'm moving in circles, imali iyangena ihlali, into esifana njengalezo, I'm not seeing the direction I'm going. Then we start you and see ukuthi into kanjena izokusiza kanjani, ikusebenzele kanjani, because into nento uma siyenza sifuna ukuthi ihambiselane nawe negazi lakho nedlozi lakho, because amanye amadlozi awafuna ezinye izinto. So anyeke sethi siqala siuthi wena ufuna isithwalo, ufuna inyoka, or ufuna ibuffalo, or ufuna ukuthola ngeelephant, mfuze sazi ukuthi idlozi lakho lithini, sizokwazi ukuthi sikhande into esuka imayelane nedlozi lakho. So those are things that are normally shied away from. People don't want to talk about them. But sitting here in my 7 years of practice, I've seen a lot and I've experienced a lot. And I've also seen the ups and the downs and the advantages and disadvantages. But in things of jela yonokuthi amandla ezumuntu omnyama unigiwe, and inhlanhla around wena kusuke kuvaleke khona. And that is why ngithi ukuhlala ungahambi uyofuna impilo ngesinye isikhathi yiyo into esimoshelayo. Phuma uzazi ukuthi why mina into zami zihamba nge Uber konje hayi, why into zami zihamba nge-Bolt Go, hayi zingahambi nge-Uber van, zingahambi nge-Uber X, Uber Black, you understand? And then once you get to understand all of those things, you get to know. Because if umuntu as young as I am, I mean sengigugile mina manje, but someone younger than me can have money to access isliso, so kuthi adlisa indoda, I say take that money, hambu invest in your money, hambu funa into ezokusiza ezokwenzela imali, or into ezokufakela imali, or into ezokulethela inhlanhla, into ezokuvulela indlela, or anything of that sort. Because long as the days gone are the days whereby now umuntu hey guys, ngoba nizophahla nize nomi imilomo. I think look at Isthwalo as a jump start towards into zifuna, because remember you are in 2023, amadlozi akho washona 19 goba amadolo. So you need that jump start ukuthi that wealth and today's wealth is connected so that you can create a legacy for tomorrow. But do leave your comments down below. I think we do need to deserve to have a part 2 of this video, because I feel there's so much I need to go deep on and I need to share on that at least people can understand as in using. So don't be afraid to leave your comments down below. This is a safe space, and I am, of course, Mpho Owabadimu Ugogo Unkomoyahlaba, the advocate of Dlozi, and we are not going to be the generation that is secretive. She's over a generation that is open and open-minded, so that you understand the world of spirituality. It is very vast, it is very deep, and it is important that you also know that into nento osuke uyenza isuke inemthelela wakhona, and you need to ask, get the right assistance, get the right help, because awufuna ukusasa, because especially la emalokishini ama-gents, like ama-gents normally babanikeza iy'thwalo ezi-wrong, and iy'thwalo zakhona that's why zibenza bafebe amadoda ayafebe la ngaphandle. Laba-ke bama-gents bazokufebela because umuntu usuka athatha isigubhu athathe leso sigubhu leso umthole ushintsha amantombazana ngathi ushintsha ama-lace front, ashintsha amantombazana, kanti no, into le asuka ayithathile ithi makalale nabantu besifazane. That is why ngithi sex is very deep, guys. Are you having an orgasm of poverty, or an orgasm of wealth, or an orgasm yentwalo? Guys, we need to talk about listen. I make sure that we go into this deeper on our next video, because sambe silala, you don't know ukuthi ulala nomuntu onjani. Mhlambe ulala nomuntu osuka thwele, ubone after ulele nalomuntu into zakho ziyabheda, or after ulele nalomuntu into zakho as kind, because abanye abantu bathatha ithwale ezingekho right. Omunye umuntu usuke nje awuyena athi uthatha isithwale esi right, bese wena uncolile ubuye oyini wakhe ahluphekayo ehlala kuphi alambile anemilomo eshi, uyabuya uletha lokho kungcola kimi mina ngiclean. So that's why ngisho ngithi this is a conversation we are gonna have very soon. So I think on our next Glozy chat we are gonna go deeper, Papa. Don't say deeper, Papa, to me. Say deeper, Mama. Deeper, Mama. Deeper, Mama. So anyway, thank you so much for your time and also coming through to view this video. And don't forget, I say this all the time, that I work only on appointment basis. So if you do not have an appointment with me, please don't bother coming to see me. So when you have a scheduled appointment, you will get your chance, or rather opportunity, to see me. So to the rest of y'all, I'll see you Ndumbeni. But I'll see you in our next video of Glozy Chats. I am Pobadimu, the advocate of Dlozi, Ugogo Unkomoyahlaba, and of course Umama Gazweli no Punchununus. And I'll see you on our next video of Glozy Chats. And this was another Oh My Glozy video. I hope you learned a few things or two, and you're gonna start looking at things differently and stop being narrow-minded. Go do your research, go on Google and look for all these things that I'm talking about, because hey guys, siyalahlekiswa sifundiswe nokuthi we are our biggest enemies where we stand. You understand? So it is what it is. I'll see you on the next video. Thokozani.